Hi, my name is Gabriela from Tulip Art Designs, and you are welcome back on my creative channel. Today we are sketching a tulip, and this is gonna be our 11th day of watercolor sketches in 2025, and I'm so excited for this challenge. So let's just dive in. So everything for the supplies, what I'm using will be linked below in case you want to check the exact same supplies. Now we can just go through the illustration. So this one I actually failed filming it, so I will film it again. But the other sketches were part of the challenge already. Now let's just do our tulip. I have this little clip here, and let me make sure that you are seeing everything. Now I already have the pencil sketch, but if you need some outlines, you can find them on my Patreon. All the members there also get the early access in case you need this. Now, I usually start inking first, and then I add watercolor. Anyway, you can definitely do the reverse. The reverse option where sorry, where you start with watercolor, loose watercolor, and then add some lines with the ink pen. They are both very nice techniques. Of course, if you need me to walk you through the process when starting with watercolor and then adding some ink lines, let me know. I will be happy to create some more details and to break down such a project for you. Now I am just sketching quickly some outlines. I really go back and forth with my pen, and I am really not focused to create perfectly smooth lines. I really enjoy making this sketchy style. That's kind of a big leaf. So I really enjoy the sketchy style drawings, but if you like smooth lines, go for it. You have the template and you can trace it in the style you like. Now I will just erase the pencil lines because once we add watercolor on top of it, we will not be able to erase it anymore. So like this. Okay, and then I'm using my size 10 round brush. I usually like just adding one layer of water, and really if you learn first how to paint with water, then you will definitely have no troubles with all the other techniques with watercolor. What does it mean? It means that you first put water on the area where you want it, and then you take the color you want and you throw it in. I usually just add some paint around the edges like this. If I want to make it darker, I just take more pigmented color and add it again around the edges, just tapping with my brush, okay? Like this. The paint bleeds inside and creates very nice soft edges around the whole flower. And in the beginning it will be probably a bit hard for you to paint like this, because you really need to let perfection go. You have to focus on the whole process, how this paint flows around, instead of trying to recreate a realistic tulip. Okay, I hope this really makes sense. Then I will add water here. I try not to touch the petals of my tulip, because then the red will bleed in the water. So I'm adding very quickly. I am not following my lines really strictly. Then I really like, let me just bring in my greens. I usually mix Hooker's green with some golden green, and I will make quick brush strokes and I will let it bleed. And because we already have water on the paper, this makes our paint looks very playful. I hope all I am saying makes sense. I will get a little bit darker and tap it here on the edge, also on my leaf. Like this. Just something like this. Then we can always make something interesting for the background. This time I will make a few splatters, as most of the times. I just fill a lot of paint to make these big and messy splashes. Also on all my desk is completely it's a mess. But it's gonna be fine. I need my heat gun to let this dry, and I want to add a few highlights with my Jelly Roll pen that I don't see where it is, but I will find it in a second. Okay, now that this is dry, I just want to add a few white highlights, which will make my sketch not so flat anymore. So here on the stem, on the edges, just like this, and this here on the leaf, and for the petals as well. And you can add as much white as you like, but I would definitely recommend to not redraw the whole illustration, but just really adding highlights. Okay. A little bit here, and I think that's gonna be it. That was it for today. I hope you liked it and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching my video and being here. This is a huge support for me. Consider subscribing for my channel so you will not miss any of the other videos. The outlines of this illustration, you can find the template on my Patreon, so make sure to check it out. and I would love to see you inside there as well for tons of exclusive content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!